Hi, I'm Sarah.
And I'm David. We have to talk about Survivor 49 Episode 3.
I mean, we do. Here we are. It's happening. Is the game still boring?
Kinda.
But is it super dramatic?
Yes,
100%.
finally.
Holy
Yes.
moly. That secret was like, I heard the season's not going well.
I got this.
Thank you, Secret.
Yeah.
But first, if you're new to this channel, please click subscribe and give this video a thumbs up.
And you can support us on Patreon at patreon.com/nerdtainment. Okay.
Okay, first off, don't get into the drama yet.
Oh, right.
I am wearing my sweatshirt again.
In case you didn't see the last stream.
If you're not an Amazing Race fan and just a Survivor fan, we got merch. Y'all.
Sarah's actually been wearing this for days.
I've been living in
She
it all
hasn't
week.
changed out
It's my
of it.
favorite new sweatshirt. For those of us who don't play sports ball,
Yep.
and you need a league,
Come on.
join the reality TV league.
How adorable is this? She doesn't have it queued up for this stream, but
sure
there's
don't.
other merch
Yep.
that if you go watch the Amazing Race stream that we did on Monday, she throws up some pictures. There was a V-neck sports short sleeve women's tee.
Yeah, like a
There was
baseball tee.
like a men's baseball tee with some buttons that I'm gonna wear.
That's
one
the
day.
one you're getting. Yep. Mm-hmm.
There are hoodies. There's a beanie. She put on a beanie in the.
Where's my beanie?
where's the
I don't
beanie?
have the beanie.
Oh,
I don't
the
have
be-
anything. I'm
there's a
not
beanie.
prepared. But if you guys check out the merch,
In
link
the shop.
below.
Yeah.
We've got some really fun, cute designs for your reality TV league.
Join the league.
Okay, great. Back to the drama.
Okay.
That is Survivor 49 Episode 3.
All right. So we're starting on Kella Blue. And they're basically like, this sucks, but the dead weight is gone. We got Annie out. Annie and Nicole are now gone from the tribe. And we're just sort of getting the State of the Union there, right? Post-elimination,
Sure.
where Sophie's like, well, I'm close to Jeremiah and Jake, not Alex.
I don't
and
know why
she's
she didn't
basically
say Alex,
well, I
but
think
yeah.
she's kind of like, I want Alex out because of the idol.
Yeah, for
Because I want to
sure.
get the idol back into play.
For sure.
So that sort of feels like the trio for this tribe going forward, pre-Secret.
Yeah. Okay, before the Secret drama, the biggest thing I feel like is that Hina Yellow decides we need to go search for the idol because somebody needs to find it.
Twice this happens this episode. Both tribes go searching for this idol as a group. I can't believe what I'm seeing. I'm like, they need to introduce some sort of penalty if too many people find out about your idol. This is ridiculous. A tribe idol?
Yeah, no, I was shooketh when Yellow decided to do it. I was doubly shooketh when I saw Red deciding to do it. And I
Yeah.
was like, what is just the group think happening
I know.
at this time?
But I
It's
guess,
so
like,
bizarre to see.
When you're on a tribe like this, the vibes are too good, right? Hina Yellow's the vibes tribe. They're the ones who are coming in like Hina every episode because they win every challenge. So they're feeling their bonds have not been tested. They've not really had to form alliances yet because they haven't been to tribal. And so I feel like they're just not threatened by each other. So they're like, let's all go find it together. We all know we're not going to tribal before merge. So let's get this idol together and then we'll use it as a group once we get to the merge. Like the outlook could not be sunnier for them.
Hi, Lance.
Luckily, oh, hi, Lance. Luckily, we get Steven and MC as a duo.
That's cute. I like that.
And MC is the one who finds the Beware advantage.
Yeah, no, this is fun. And she really only shares it with Steven, so I guess I should be happy about that. I'm not, but I'm going to choose to be.
I'm kind of happy about that. Considering the alternative.
Exactly. That's what
I'm
I'm
happier
saying.
about that than the entire tribe knowing.
100%.
Yeah.
Yep. That's basically the only, like, thing, other than, like,
We get a little Sage.
and Savannah. Like, I honestly...
They just got to give us something with these tribes because they haven't been to tribal and we
haven't.
don't know these people yet. So they're
Yeah.
giving us a little Sage backstory, how her friends like abandoned her or something when she was young and she feels on the outs here.
Which I just then I get mad that Savannah finds out.
I know.
You know, like Shannon tells Savannah, now Savannah's mad at Sage when it's like Sage is just literally trying to find someone to play the game with.
Yeah.
Like it bugs me when people get mad that other people are playing the game.
Yeah.
Like, you're playing the game, Savannah. You're very much playing the game, Savannah.
Yeah, right.
Let someone try to play the game. But,
But I mean,
whatever.
if I
Here
heard
we are.
somebody say my name, I might have a moment of like, you know what? I respect that you're trying to play, but then I would click into, you're not getting me out. I'm getting you out. I'd be the same way if I heard someone saying my name.
100%.
Yeah.
You get nervous. You don't have all the info. You just hear your name. You're mad.
But
let's
get to the moment of the episode.
To the drama. So, it starts out like many a issue. We've had many a issue on Survivor.
Medical issue, you mean?
Yeah, a little, there's a bug in my ear.
Right. Oh, yes.
I've scraped up my leg and it's like pussing now.
Pussing out.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. Like things happen, medical checks up, and the way that this starts with Jake just being like, a snake was attached to my leg. And he's not even sure he got bit, but we get a good shot of that snake, so we know exactly what to look up in the binder that I don't think we've ever seen before.
I have not. Alex is like, so
Let me go.
there's a safety person
Here it is.
around. Let me take you behind the scenes. There's somebody back here who's telling us you can eat this, don't eat this.
Yeah.
Like watch out for this bug, this one you don't have, whatever it is.
Which we do appreciate a little BTS.
I love BTS
because
to understand how the show's produced.
we understand there's production
And by
happening.
the way, I think to your point about like medical checks being fairly common on Survivor, I bet they happen way more than we actually see.
Probably.
Like these people are just getting checked up on constantly like, oh, you got this thing? You're fine.
Yeah, when I saw, because we did get like a little preview of like, oh, did Jake get bit
And
by a snake?
Alex literally says, I'm afraid for his life in the preview.
But I'm like...
And I was like, they always over dramatize it.
Exactly. I was like, a preview always takes us a different way.
Yeah, right.
The snake's not venomous. It's fine. Okay,
And
no.
it's not fine.
Cue to Alex with his binder and the venomous snake right here. And you're like, oh.
Literally, it's
Wait.
like, no, that's actually the snake that we saw.
Yeah.
And it's under the venomous
It's
column.
under, okay, it is venomous, but we're seeing Jake just like, production's like, we're gonna bring a boat, we're gonna have a doctor look at you.
Well, and Jake is also like, I think Jake is like a little bit in shock, a little bit in denial
right.
about what could have happened because he's like, they're like, what do you mean a snake latched on? And he's
Yeah.
like, well, it was just like on my foot, and then I guess these red dots would be a bite.
I think that's a bite. Yep.
Like he's processing more slowly what has happened to him than someone on the outside would.
Well, I mean, I'm processing slowly too because
The doctors are not.
Oh my God, y'all. The boat pulls up. Jake casually gets on the boat. I'm with Jake. I'm like still just like, okay, I think he got bit.
And he's fine. He's
just gonna
walking
get
right onto the
checked.
boat. Yeah.
When we come back and the doctors are running to the boat yelling, is he breathing? I was like, what show are we in?
Literally, they're going to make an episode of Grey's Anatomy inspired by this.
Literally, we moved into a medical procedural. They are yelling, is he breathing? Is he breathing? They are like, sir, get on this gurney ASAP, lay down.
And he's a little like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like,
I would be like, if I was met with that energy, I'd be like, oh, I'm dying right now?
Right.
Oh my gosh.
I was expecting him to go like white as a sheet, but
Yeah.
he's kind of, he
He's,
looks
like,
fine,
shook
but he
at.
just looks more like agitated now, where he's like, they're like doing the things and the things and the thing goes
Yeah.
in the nose and he's like, I have a baby on the way. I have a baby on the way.
Oh my God. Like, I am starting to cry when he's yelling, I have a baby on the way. Yeah, we're in an episode of The Pit right now.
Yes, exactly, Lance.
They're like doing all the things. We are like in that little ER room and
they're like, his levels,
Yes.
the breathing seems fine.
They're saying
like
all the doctor-y
It gets
things.
very medical, which normally we see one doctor in the jungle with them. Like,
Yes.
I have not seen every season of Survivor, but I'm going to say, I've never seen this on
we have
Survivor
never.
before.
And then, of course, Jeff is walking into the OR.
Jeff's
and
like,
he's
oh, did the producers call? I'm ready. I'm ready.
He looked like he just got woke up from a nap. He's like rushed in. He's like, I'm here, Jake. I'm here. You're going to be a doctor. What's happening? Stat.
Yeah.
This was so wild. Cut to like Jeremiah in a tree being like, I think this might be bad.
Oh, because yeah, exactly. Like, as Jake is taken away in the boat, the rest of the tribe is kind of processing, like, wait a minute. Like, what does this really mean? Like, what's going to happen to this person? Are we ever going to see him again?
I bet he was feeling sick. He knows it. I wish, Like, if I were Jake, I don't want to know that he was in the binder venomous.
No.
I want to pretend like this is not a big deal, but you psychologically, if you know you just got bit by a venomous snake,
And you see the red dots on your foot?
your foot can be
First of all,
fine. And
I'm
you're like,
doing my best to get that foot in my mouth so I can suck the poison out of it and spit it out. Like, I'm like, can somebody pee on this? Something. What do we see in the movies that people do to neutralize venom?
It is not a stingray sting.
Whatever.
But like, someone pee on my foot.
I'd literally be like, whatever, do it all. I don't care.
Also, the boat was probably flying through the water.
I'd be seasick.
Yeah, so you're
Yeah.
like seasick. He's probably like, oh, I can't even imagine.
No.
And then, yeah, so now we're caught up.
Okay.
Jeff is getting an update from the doctor.
Yeah.
And obviously, worst case scenario. I mean, it's not worst case scenario.
It's not. It's actually best case scenario considering he
Jake.
got bit by a venomous snake.
Yes, so apparently we learned something about a dry bite.
Never heard of that in my life.
I don't know much about snake bites, though.
No.
But now I know that they can bite you without giving you
It's
their
like a
venom.
warning bite.
Yes. Like, get
It's
the
like a
F-
back off. If I have to do this, it's like when your parents like, if I have to say it one more time.
Yeah.
So the snake is like, if I have to bite you again, you're going to regret it.
Don't make me bite you with my venom.
Yeah.
Okay? And honestly, that's what you get for going in the water.
He was barely in the water, though.
Did I say it? I said it. Don't even dangle your
You
feet.
know how Sarah feels about going in the ocean. It's not our place.
Just a little bit of water. Just rushing up on that feet. That
And then-
snake was like, what kind of animal is this? Is it
Yeah.
a predator?
Right.
Should I bite it? Yes, I should.
Get your dirty feet out of my
Yep.
water.
Yep. That's what we get for going in the water.
So Jeff comes in. He
Okay.
does like his confessional in the hospital hallway to
Yes.
explain to us that it's a dry bite, etc.
Right.
He goes in. He is right next to Jake, and the doctor is right in his face. They're so close together as you have to be when you're filming a scene for television. And the camera's on these three bodies crammed in this corner of a hospital
also,
room.
this ER room is not built for the
It's
TV
not built.
show.
No.
It's not supposed to be on air.
It's tiny. So they're
So
all
they're like,
crammed in, and Jeff's like, so Doc,
So, Doc?
that close. And he's like, it's a dry bite, there's no venom, but Doc,
But, Doc.
Survivor's one of the most demanding environments you could put a person in.
Yeah, that doctor was like, Jeff, let me get to the point.
Yeah, right. He's
He ain't
like,
going in the
I'm
game."
not, we're not sending him back. Jake starts to get upset,
Oh,
and
yeah.
the doctor literally reminds him, sir, you need to be a father for your unborn child.
Weren't you just yelling about you have a baby on the way? He's like, guess what's not going to be on my shoulders for the rest of my
Yeah.
life? You dying before your child was born.
You're done.
You're going home.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was really, like, honestly, I was gut-wrenched, and you guys know I'm not an emotional person, but
Yeah.
I was, like, right there with Jake. This is devastating. But the good news is, he doesn't have any venom in him,
He's fine.
and they also treated him as if he did, so he's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
We hate that he's leaving the
It
show.
sucks.
He literally is here while his wife is giving birth because his dad's about to go blind.
I know.
Like, the whole thing.
And he was my first draft pick. It's just a bummer all around.
Jake, I'm so sorry. You have to go. Oh my goodness. Jake, what a shame. What
So
a
they're
shame.
down now to Jeremiah, Alex, and Sophie on Kelablu. Like, can it get any worse for this
Yes,
tribe?
you know what? It can,
It
because here
absolutely
we
can.
go.
Let's go to immunity.
Holy mackerel. They're
We're-
on the little dock, which cut to, let's do a water challenge after a water
Literally.
snake.
So first of all, the two tribes come up, 6 people each, riding high, couldn't be better. Kelablu comes up, and Jeff's like, getting your first look at the tribe. There's only 3 of them. Not only is Annie gone, but Jake is also gone. Kelablu doesn't even know what's happening with Jake at this point, so Jeff has to explain to the other tribes what has happened and reveal the result of that to everybody and say, Jake had his feet in the water and got bit by a poisonous snake. A poisonous snake, what did he say? 10 times more poisonous than a rattlesnake? Maybe twice as poisonous.
He said more. than a
Multiple times
rattlesnake.
more poisonous than a rattlesnake, which made everyone's jaw drop. Because basically here in America, the rattlesnake is like the standard for a poisonous snake. So more poisonous than that, we're freaked out.
I don't know what's more poisonous, but if there's a snake, I don't want it.
Amen.
I don't want it.
And since when do snakes live in the water? Can we talk about that?
Well, no, I do. I'm from Florida. We have
Different world.
We have snakes in
Okay.
water.
Oh, whew, all
There are
right.
water moccasins that I'm terrified of.
Yeah.
I would think they're the most poisonous, but I do not know the facts
Well-
on that. But what's important is that Jeff has to first be like, Annie voted out last night.
Yeah.
And then Jake also attacked by snake.
Yeah.
But guys, don't worry about the water that you're about to get
I know
into.
we're doing a water challenge today, but I do want to reassure you, this has never happened, and we have a lot of locals who work on the crew, and they've never seen it happen.
Crew is still going to get in the water, guys. So please don't worry about the water you're about to
They're
get
like,
into.
sorry, we don't have time to pivot production-wise from this.
But y'all,
so-
when Jeff says, and Jake, okay, he's going to be fine.
But he's gone.
But
We pulled
he's
him.
not coming back to the game. The 3 on his tribe clearly did not get that memo ahead of time.
It was their first time hearing it.
They heard it and
They're
they
devastated.
start to cry.
Yeah.
That is bad when you are in front of the other tribes and you can't even pretend to play the game right now. You are
But by the way,
gutted.
the other tribes are so somber.
Oh my God.
And like literally they go to Jason,
They shooketh.
and Jason's like, I feel so bad for Caleb Blue.
Yes.
Because what they all know is Jake seemed like the most capable physically on that tribe, and now he's gone. So they're like, these poor people
These
can't
poor
catch a
people.
break.
These poor
And
people.
Caleb Blue is like, honestly, credit to them, trying to be as positive as possible, saying, you know what, we're going to pull this out for Jake today. I don't even know if I would have had the strength to say that. I would have been like, I don't know, Jeff, send us to tribal now. I would have been in negative Nancy Debbie Downer mode.
You
But-
can say whatever you want, David, because they're not going to
They are not.
be able to play.
Literally, like, there was kind of a moment where they were like, Jeff was like, are you suggesting you're going to throw this challenge so that Caleb Blue doesn't go to tribal? And everyone was like, well, I didn't say that.
They're like, Jeff, don't get crazy
Yeah.
here. No, we're going to play the challenge. And then Kella has to be like, yeah, we're going to play this challenge. But no.
And it plays out, in my opinion, the worst way possible. Caleb Blue's actually in the lead. They have the energy to climb, run across this thing, leap into the water, do the balance beam and the like buoy jumping and the swimming across. They get to the puzzle first, don't they?
Okay, let's see.
Uli Red is last place getting to the puzzle. I know that. Whether Hina
Yes.
Yellow or Kella Blue was first.
Hina and Kella get there basically at the same time. Hina's like a step ahead of them, but it's so close. They're both on the puzzle first because yes, Uli Red is going to just fall behind on the physical part. This is a lot. They're jumping in the water. They're up a net. They're leaping off. They're getting the balance beam is a teeter-totter.
And I
a
thought,
lot is happening.
like, it's actually quite impressive that Kella Blue is not in last place because they've had no fire, they've had no food. The fact that they are finding that sort of last reserve within them to like push through the physical part of this challenge and get to the puzzle first is so impressive, but you might need more mental strength than physical strength to get through this puzzle. And they've just historically always sucked on puzzles.
What have we learned about Kella Blue?
They can't do it.
They cannot do a puzzle. I don't know why.
None of them.
It's a beautiful puzzle. I don't understand why it's so hard.
I know.
This is not what I would call like a complicated puzzle.
They make it look that way.
It looks like something we all did in
It seems
school.
like Hina Yellow and Kella Blue are putting different puzzles together because Hina Yellow is doing it so quickly. Like, oh, this is the easiest puzzle I've ever done. This is the 6-piece puzzle on Big Brother, right?
It's a couple more pieces than 6, but it's not far off.
Kella Blue is just in no man's land.
Yeah, they look like they're doing
to
some
the
sort
point
of
where
complex-
Jeff again is like, well, if I were a betting man, I'd go all in on Kella Blue going to tribal again.
He says, I'd like to remain optimistic for Kella, but that would be foolish, the man says, after they just sobbed on the platform.
After you just sent home one of their tribe mates for getting
Gutted.
bitten by a venomous snake, Jeff,
Oh my gosh.
Jeff Probst will never not show up and do his job. He will never feel
And
bad
by
for
his
you.
job is just demoralize
Roasting
you
them.
on a really hard day.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna watch this puzzle thing just make no sense, but the other two tribes are going to put that puzzle together like it's nothing. Kella's going to be like scratchy heads.
I don't know how you felt. I wrote this as miserable. I don't enjoy this. I don't want to watch them lose again. Like, I'm actually over it as a viewer of this season. Like, if they don't, they're going to mix it up. Next episode
Why
is
do
Drop
we
Your Butt.
have 3 tribes?
Like, we can't say it enough.
This is what happens when you have 3 tribes.
It's
like,
ridiculous.
Yes, we're already over it, and now this is just like salt in the wound.
Yeah.
And we see it. The other 2 tribes can barely celebrate.
They're
didn't.
Just like, Jeff was like, I never have I ever seen it so quiet. And they're all like, well, we're human beings, Jeff, unlike you.
Thank goodness they're respectful.
We have compassion and empathy for these people. And it doesn't feel good.
No. They're going to obviously go off on their day. They've also got the tarp and the hammock. They won that with the immunity.
Yeah.
And Kella is standing there. 3 miserable people at just what I have to imagine is like the lowest. I
don't know how I would find any way to be like, how do you as an individual player in that moment think there's still a chance I could win this season? How do you get your head right? Because you have to stay positive. But I don't know how you do that.
Well, you think if I can just get through this tribal, there's a swap. Like, you can't survive. There's not going to be a 2-person tribe. So
it's just
rough. There's a
rough.
swap. But, like, this is miserable. This is awful. And so, obviously, we know that these 3, who are fairly aligned, but they have to eat one of their own.
Yeah.
And we have to go down to 2, which is just, absurd. And no one's enjoying this, Jeff.
No.
And producers, no one's enjoying this.
And we go back to camp, and there's so little to really cover on Kella Blue
so
that
little.
we get an Uli Red segment in here. But it starts with Alex has the idol. How can Sophie and Jeremiah do something to convince him not to play the idol and get him voted out with the idol in his pocket? That's kind of the strategy that we see them talk about.
Yeah, I think that was best case scenario
Yeah.
of like, let's burn the idol. Nothing against Alex, but like, let's get rid of him and the idol and
Yeah.
just like try to make him so comfortable that he doesn't play it.
Right.
And of course, Jeremiah's like on board. That sounds great, Sophie. Let's do that.
Yeah.
But when they come back, Alex is like, I'm playing my idol.
Yeah.
Which is what you say whether you are or not.
Mm-hmm.
You say it so that you act like you have the power.
100%.
And it's like, I'm going to play it, so like just figuring out which way to go. And then the other 2 are just like, oh, well, I don't have a lot of options then here.
Yep. I actually really like Joseph's comment here about canceling this round after losing Jake
Yeah.
because you're right. They have this predetermined number of episodes and they plan it out around an elimination structure happening a certain way. So when someone is medically evacuated, they have to adjust how they're going to let the season play out because they've got to fulfill an episode order, right? So because Jake went home and an extra person goes home this episode, we're going to miss some sort of double later in the season.
Right. Yeah. There will be less down the road. So whether that was a double or we just skip a tribal at some point or whatever. It is interesting because we have seen people leave medically and then the tribal gets canceled.
Yeah. Well, and remember famously, season 16, I believe it was, with the Black Widow Brigade, where there were so many medical evacuations that they had to go down to a final 2 and Suri got cut at final 3. Amanda Parvati and Suri thought they were all going to the end together.
Yeah.
But because there were so many evacuations, they had to insert an extra
Was that
elimination.
because of medical evacuations?
There were so many people. I think one person left the game, maybe, if I remember right. But there were too many people who left the game without being eliminated, and they had to cut it down to a final 2.
Well, just a couple seasons ago, whatever Banu's year was, somebody left medically because I remember Banu getting saved. Like it was edit looked like
did.
Banu was out.
And they cut it like, well, there's no elimination this
Yeah,
episode.
somebody, I forget who it was out, and then they were like, and Banu was like, oh my God, save, praise the Lord.
Yeah.
But yeah, for whatever reason, Jeff's like, I don't care, let's demolish this tribe and move on. Maybe he's bored too.
I know.
And was like, let's get to a swap.
Yeah.
But yeah. Okay, we did mention that we're going to see Uli just so we can see
another tribe idol hunt.
This is not making the season any better.
And Rizzo finds it and tells everybody, hey, everybody, I found it.
Yeah, in the moment. He's like, over here, guys.
Guys.
Which is the last thing we want
At
to see.
least he tells us in confessional, like, they all think this is a tribal idol, but this is going in my pocket until I absolutely need it.
Okay, thanks for telling us that.
Right, yeah.
Okay, that doesn't make
But here's my question.
better.
Riz God pulls up the Beware Advantage, opens it up, reads the whole thing verbatim in front of the whole tribe. If I were one of them, I'd be digging at the well right now.
Oh, did it say the well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be like, I'm not waiting to lose an immunity challenge.
It's not
I'm
there
digging.
yet.
You think?
Yes. It's not there. When there is somebody on production
Well, regardless.
sitting by the well.
Once they
They get a
lose,
little radio.
I'm the first one at the well digging.
Jeff's like, yeah, of course. After they lose, it is a sprint. Who can get to the well
Ridiculous.
first?
I hate this.
It's not enjoyable. This is
I honestly, I know I'm like feeding you a lot of like,
weird.
ask this, ask that. Ask them why. Why is everyone treating it like a tribal idol right now?
Oh, yeah. No, I couldn't believe that we saw one tribe be like, hey guys, someone should find this. And then we saw another? Like, what? What's in the
And by the way,
air?
we saw like 4 out of 6 searching on the Kella Blue side. So they've all done it this season. So I really am trying to understand the thinking behind this.
The only upside is we know a swap is coming, and we've got it confirmed now at the end of this episode. But y'all aren't going to be red versus yellow.
No.
Unfortunately, we still might hear like Uli Strong, but it's not a tribe idol. It is that person's idol.
Yeah.
So we'll see how this ends up. But anyway, let's get to this dumb tribal.
Well, hold on. There's a couple things that I need to point out.
Please.
You must have loved when Jeremiah and Alex are having their one-on-one, and he's like, well, as a Libra, I know Alex wants to do this.
You know I did! No, he called Libras out. He was like, oh, a Libra making a decision?
He's like, I know that they just want to talk through options and theories, and so I'm going to let Alex do that.
I was like, Jeremiah! You just publicly told a Libra! They're not good at making decisions.
Yeah.
It's a toughie for them.
And then
That was
as
so
Alex
funny.
is talking through all of his options, Sophie's listening in the jungle.
Way to go, Soph.
I love to see it.
We do.
Yeah.
Girl is playing.
So,
And that does change her strategy.
Yeah.
She got enough intel to like change her plan because just hoping Alex doesn't play his idol's not going to work anymore.
It's
and
not.
unfortunately, that means she has to turn on Jeremiah, who
I know.
we love around these parts.
I mean, what a boring tribal, like you said. They basically acknowledge right at the top, like, yeah, Jake was the leader and now he's gone, so we're just all running around like we don't know what to do. And it's Alex like, well, I need a number 2. So I'm interviewing for the position.
Yeah, and again, I was like, well, he does have to say this to play the power, and it was just unfortunate that it turned out to be the case. Because even Sophie's like, but he could be bluffing.
She's like, I don't know.
And I was like, bluff, and,
I know.
Let's vote him out.
Unfortunately,
Nothing
Jeremiah...
against Alex, but I was really rooting to save
That's
Jeremiah.
a more exciting, result, of course. Except I don't want that to happen because Alex is on my draft team and my quickly imploding draft team. Unfortunately, Jeremiah does call Alex Jake twice. So I'm like, if it weren't already certain, I think Alex would be like, do you even know who I am?
Yeah, no, that does probably seal it right there. Yeah. Sophie's loyal. She's been going to the same nail tech. Some like high school or something.
Cool.
And you know what? She is an Aquarius, so that does track.
Okay.
She is loyal.
Okay.
But so is Jeremiah. Is a Taurus. They're both loyal. So what are you gonna do?
Did you think anyone was gonna play a shot in the dark?
No.
Oh, I did.
No, but I thought it might be a 3. Like we might get 3 votes. I thought there is a possibility.
Oh, 3 separate votes.
That Alex votes for Sophie.
Interesting.
And that we had 3 different votes, in which case could have gotten real exciting. But as I was like tracking the time, I was like, we're running out of time here.
And they really
Not gonna
edited
get
it well to make it seem like
exciting.
Alex might not play his idol, but he did.
Yeah, and I think he was really debating.
Yeah, and of course in hindsight he's like, I didn't need to play it. You had to. If
He
you
didn't
hadn't
have
played
to.
it, I would have been pissed.
No, I don't think he should have. I think he should have held on to it.
No
I think
way.
he bluffed really well.
I don't think you have any regrets playing an idol where there's a chance that they would blindside you and send you home with the idol in your pocket. That is so much more humiliating.
I mean, that's true. That's true. And Jeremiah was like, he said he wouldn't regret, if he misplayed it. And then, of course, he regretted it afterwards.
Yeah. Of course, hindsight's 2020. But you don't know.
You don't know, but he didn't need to play it. 2 votes for Jeremiah.
I think that is the time to play it, though. When you're in like a 3-vote situation, I'm playing it, no question. And I'm like, I'll find another idol later. What I need to do is get through this vote and figure out the other ones later when I get there. But I'm not at that bridge yet.
True.
So I'm going to guarantee my safety in this vote that's extremely tight.
And you know a swap is coming, so just get yourself a
And now
different tribe.
what Sophie can do is be like, you should always trust me, Alex.
Yes.
Because
I
could have tried to pull a fast one.
I got you, Boo.
And convince you to keep your idol and vote you out, but I didn't. I voted with you, and I voted for Jeremiah. And I loved Jeremiah. And she literally is like, we are together.
Yeah.
So.
You are my new nail tech. This is for years. Going down together.
I was so sad to lose Jeremiah.
Y'all so sad.
He was so fun.
So just for the record, I do get to talk to Jake tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
I did have a heads up that we had a medical evac that I was going to talk to on Friday.
Oh, interesting. So they wanted Jeremiah to have his moment.
Jeremiah got his moment today. And y'all know I loved talking to Jeremiah. If y'all haven't watched that exit interview yet, please do. We got the laugh. We're talking astrology. We had so much fun. Yes. He will come back.
Okay.
He's a Nerdtainment viewer.
Love.
He said kind things.
Aww.
So please watch that because we really did have a fun chat.
Yeah.
But yes, loved talking to Jeremiah. And I will get to talk to Jake tomorrow. So if you have any other questions, I know he did Entertainment Weekly already. But if there wasn't something covered in that, let me know. So I can talk to him tomorrow.
Next time, drop your buffs, of course. And honestly, Sophie, we see some confessional from Sophie being like, I feel like I won the lottery. So I don't know what happens there, if she's just thrilled to have a swap. I mean, I don't know how you don't see a swap coming.
Right.
Or if she and Alex end up on the same tribe in this swap and that feels like it improves their position. I don't know what it is, but hopefully there's a reprieve for Sophie and Alex.
I just hope, yes, please give them like a beat where they can not suffer. But I just hope these are mixed up. However we do it, please, 2 tribes, balanced. Like, we're not balanced, but like mixed, right?
Yeah.
So that Alex and Sophie have a chance to be picked up. Like, we need the numbers, come with us, make new friends, and that the other tribes can't be just so dependent on each other. Like, we have got to start gaming. This has been a brutal start to a season.
Yeah.
Ugh. That's what I say about this.
I know. I need it to get better.
Yeah.
I think it will. But I need it to start.
Jeff keeps telling us it's going to get better, but...
Come on. Show us. Don't tell us.
And I will say that Jake is not rumored to be on 50.
Correct. I know who's rumored to be on 50.
We know who's rumored. Don't know if that's 100%
But honestly, that's a
true.
good reason to bring someone back.
Right, exactly. So I'm like, if they didn't bring Jake back for 50, then those other 2... really better deliver here.
It must be superstars.
So something must happen, and it must get good.
Yeah.
If they,
right.
If they get pulled in, but not a snake bite on a
Yeah.
beloved person who was just stealing shoes.
Sure. Yeah.
Winning comps and stealing shoes.
Losing comps.
Well, they
And
were
stealing
losing,
shoes.
but he was the strong one. He
Yeah.
was doing his part. He wasn't on the puzzle.
Yeah.
He did his part. Okay.
All
Anyway, so you guys here live.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And
hanging
we have
out
a
with
new
us.
system for playing an outro video that Sarah's going to prep while I say, if you're joining us later, please leave us a comment about Jake's medical evacuation, Jeremiah's elimination. Like Sarah said, drop a comment for any questions for Jake tomorrow. And let us know how you think this swap is going to shake out. And is there any hope for Sophie and Alex going forward?
Oh, yeah. Good point. Stephanie is killing it in the draft. She really is.
Surprise.
But David and I both lost somebody. So Stephanie is the only person. You're still very much losing.
I'm in the back.
Don't worry,
I'm the
guys.
Chantel of the season.
Yep. He's really not killing it. But at least we all have lost someone except for Stephanie.
Yeah.
Who really...
Good for her.
She went with all ladies, and those ladies are doing just fine.
She's doing better in this draft than she did on her season. Oh.
Oh, oh.
Oh. Oh. You're going to play that outro video now, Sarah?
All right, guys. We'll see you next Thursday. Same time, same place.
See you then.
Bye.